It's now time for Trend Vibes, where we dive into the hottest trends in Korean culture. Now today, we have reporter Yoon Se-young with us. Great to see you again, Se-young.
Hello guys, hi, I'm excited to be here again. And today we're going to explore the latest trends in the Korean culture scene. So are you guys all ready to dive into today's topics?
Of course, absolutely. Okay, so what is our first news today?
We're going to start with the bands. So are you familiar with band music, or perhaps do you guys have any favorite bands?
You mean Korean bands, right?
Korean bands, yes.
For me, I do have a favorite.
Oh.
It's We Are the Night. I almost said We Are the Band, but my favorite band is We Are the Night, a Korean kind of indie band.
Oh, I see. How about you, Worto?
I really like, I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right, Kulture? They have a song out.
Oh, maybe you're talking about QWER.
Ah, right. yeah. QWER. Yeah,
okay,
I like them.
great. Well, it's true that groups like Buzz or FT Island or CN Blue once were widely popular.
I know all those names.
Yes, right. But many associate K-pop with polished choreography or perfectly organized idol performances. And band music may sound like a thing of the past to some, but guess what? It's coming back in a big way. And at the forefront of this revival is a personal favorite of mine, Day 6. Day 6, you guys know Day 6, right?
Yes,
And recent data from Melon, Korea's largest music stream platform, shows that their songs have been streamed 340 million times this year alone.
Wow, we did talk about this before in K-Enter News, but that is really impressive. So which songs are leading the charts?
Well, the two hits, 예뻤어, You Were Beautiful, and 한 페이지가 될 수 있게, Time of Our Life, they are actually making a remarkable comebacks on the charts. They both have experienced the chart reversal, meaning that they're coming back to the charts long after their release. And also this year, the band also dropped 2 albums, Forever and Band-Aid. And guess what? Both of which have surpassed 1 million streams already.
That is incredible. We just saw and also heard the song 예뻤어, which is one of my favorites. But Se-young, are there any other bands that are grabbing the public's attention?
Sure. CN Blue that we mentioned before, they actually came back with their 10th mini album after a 3-year hiatus, and this year also marks their 15th anniversary. And what's meaningful about this album is all of the 6 tracks are self-written by the members, and especially the title track, 그리운 건 그대일까 그때일까, Sleepless Night.
So poetic.
Yes, it is both composed and written by their leader Jung Young-hwa. So we can say this album is truly personal and reflects the genuine emotion and thoughts of the members.
But it's not just about guy bands, is it? The girl bands are also making momentum these days.
One that you mentioned before.
Yes, the one I mentioned before.
You are trying to make me mention QWER, right?
I am indeed.
They made their debut almost exactly a year ago, 2023. So they are part of this 5th generation idol, if you remember what we talked about last week. And talking about their music, their debut song, 고민 중독, Addicted to Worry, started at 215th at the Melon Music chart, but within just 25 days, they topped the 4th place on same music streaming chart. And if you are feeling low or out of energy or just feel a bit depressed, you should definitely check this song. It will immediately boost your mood. And in addition, QWER recently clinched first place in a public broadcast music show with their follow-up track, My Name is Sunshine. Lovely name,
I like
right?
all the tracks that you're bringing up today here. But Se-young, I noticed that band music is also making its appearance in K-dramas these days.
Yes, Hoa and we both really enjoyed this drama, 선제 업고 튀어, or Lovely Runner, from early this year. The drama itself gained popularity worldwide, but it also features the male character who used to be the swimmer but turned vocalist of the band. And I love the soundtracks of this drama, the band music, and it also really gained traction on the Melon charts as well.
Right. It almost seemed as if the band is a real band
right.
outside of the K-drama. But what is driving this resurgence of band music? That's the big question here.
Well, these days, K-pop is shifting towards easier listening, meaning music that is not too complicated and gentle relatively. But band music, different from this so-called easy listening music, they offer this refreshing blend of analog sound to the listeners, and that's appealing to the listeners. And before, in the past, the band music was quite too intense for the mainstream. But these days, with the bands like Day6, the perception has been changed, so it's more approachable to the listeners.
I do believe so. That is quite fascinating, right? And it is amazing to see how band music is evolving in the K-pop world. And yeah, I think we should all try to dive into these new tracks today, right?
Band music, go.
I'm definitely going to be listening to QWER after this. But what's the next keyword, Taeyong?
Next keyword is idols are making new idols. So established idols are now producing and debuting the next generation of idols.
What does that exactly mean?
I'm going to give you some example. Kim Jae-jung, the former member of the legendary boy band TVXQ and JYJ, guess what? That on this very day, Wednesday, October 16th, that he's launching a 7-member girl group called Say My Name. And Jae-jung was deeply involved in every step of the debut process, from training the members to overseeing the entire production. That's amazing, right? And we also have Jay Park, the former member of 2PM, and he also said he's about to debut several different idol groups, both female and males, and people are also paying attention to this because, you know, he's famous for his track record. He's a founder of the legendary hip-hop label AOMG, right?
Yeah, he is, and obviously he's extremely popular around the world. But are there any other examples?
Sure. Let's talk about Boy Next Door, my Italian teenage niece's favorite. And this 6-member boy group was created by Zico, formerly of Block B, and they debuted in May 2023. And Zico had been planning and developing the group ever since founding his own agency back in 2019, meaning it took 4 years to bring this project to life. And their success has been undeniable, with their debut album consistently climbing the US Billboard charts. That's amazing.
Yeah, it is. So why are idols stepping into the role of producers?
You know, idols usually make their debut late in their teens or early 20s, and reach the peak during that time. So afterwards, they have to find a new career path afterward. Some go solo, or some become actors, actresses, or they just end up diving into the songwriting or producing. Now a new option has emerged. That is creating idols. And experts say they can just stay in the music industry and share their expertise, and also mentor young talents with their experiences, and that is amazing.
Yes, but not every idol turned producer is bound to succeed, right?
Exactly. Although even if they excelled as performers, it doesn't necessarily mean that they will success as producers as well. It's just like in the sports, being good at something doesn't necessarily mean you can teach it well. And experts note that even for former idol group members, it's essential to adapt to changing trends to keep up with the times.
Still, I think it's really exciting to think that idol-turned-producers could bring something special to the training and debut process, because they all know it, right?
Sure.
All right. Thank you very much, Seyoung. That's all the time we have. We look forward to our next week's items, our key items of K-Culture. So thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
And of course, thank you to you, Walter.
Thank you very much. We'll see you very soon.
Yes.